Hello viewers, welcome to CEC lectures. Myself, Dr. Preeti Jagwani. I am from Department of Computer Science, Ariphat College, University of Delhi. My today's topic is artificial intelligence, and I'll be primarily focusing on its importance, early work done in artificial intelligence, and its modern and some very cool applications. So let me begin with the lecture. When we heard the term artificial intelligence, so as a non-technical or maybe as a layman, what do you or what anybody else can understand by this term artificial intelligence? So the first thought that comes up in the mind is about robots, or nowadays I can say drones also. So basically, if I speak very technically, I can say artificial intelligence, as the name suggests, we need to develop some intelligence into the machines. Here, machines means we are talking about specifically computers, or I can give a proper definition as simulation of human intelligence in machines. Now, human intelligence means the way in which we human do the task, executes the task, whatever the task is. Maybe it's a simple task or it's a complex task. That kind of artificial intelligence, or that kind of intelligence, we need to build into the computers or into the machines, so that they can mimic all the human actions, as well as all the human thought process, as well as the human perception, and so on and so forth. So building all these capabilities into the machines is actually comes under the study of artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, as I've told you, are basically machines programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. Now, if I talk about its, faculty, or the domain of computer science, or domain of artificial intelligence, under which it comes up. So, if I'm talking about the technology, then I can easily say that yes, it is a branch of computer science which emphasizes the development of intelligent machines. Those machines must think and work like human. For examples, they can recognize the speech, whatever speech is given to them, or whatever speech they hear. Then they can store the knowledge, as they already do. Then they solve the problems, they can learn, or they can plan even. So basically, yes, all these tasks comes under the area of computer science, but some approaches, or some people say that it is a cross-disciplinary approach, which includes mathematics, computer science, linguistics, psychology, and many more. So basically, I can say on a macro level, computer science, yes, mathematics, yes, of course, then linguistics, yes, are required, and psychology, definitely, because we talk about human perception, and the way human think and the way they act. So artificial intelligence, from the day of its inception, it is a field which never stopped. It is a continuously evolving field, and whatever benchmarks were previously defined were now outdated. Whatever benchmarks are defined now will soon become outdated. So basically, it is a continuously and rapidly evolving field of computer science, or we can say it as a cross disciplinary field, which is continuously and rapidly evolving. So basically, it includes what all? It may include many tasks, but on a macro level, I can say there are three main processes, which are natural language processing, machine learning, and cognitive computing. These are the three main processes which are included in the study of artificial intelligence. So, natural language processing, machine learning, and cognitive computing. So, now let me define all these terms for you. So, natural language processing, as the name suggests, understanding the natural language, or understanding the language which human beings talk among themselves, then processing that particular language, that whatever task is being given to, or I can say whatever command is being given to, processing all that commands and all this task, and then acting accordingly. Then machine learning, yes, it is a buzzword nowadays in artificial intelligence. So the machine learning also comes under the area of artificial intelligence. So machine learning is basically, you need to program your machine in some such way that if given a task which was already taught to the machine, those kinds of tasks will be done automatically. That means machine can learn, or machine can evolve on their own experiences, I can say. Then comes cognitive computing. Cognitive computing is basically a simulation of human perception, or mimicking the process of human thought. So, natural language processing, machine learning, and cognitive computing, these are three main processes which are included in artificial intelligence. Then, coming to what are the sectors which are, getting influenced by the use of artificial intelligence. So, I mean, just take a eye, or just take a view all around yourself, and you will find ample of sectors which are getting benefited by AI, be it education, health, planning, social media, data security, transport and travel, gaming, entertainment, whatever it is. So, considering, let me give you a brief, look out about all these, maybe in a line or two. Let's say we talk about education. So, how AI is changing education field. So now it is a common, common way of providing teaching assistance to the undergraduate and postgraduate levels through robots. So instead of a human being, a robot can assist undergraduate and postgraduate students, or maybe PhD students also. So AI is revolving the field of education every now and then. All the tasks which are performed through AI are included in education also. Then coming to health. So doctors are finding the try to find the vaccines of HIV, and these vaccines include thousands of mutations of genes and proteins. So this huge amount of data is obviously handled with the help of AI. Then planning is obviously is a field which is influenced by the use of analytics. Whatever analytics are showing, planning is going accordingly. Then social media, yes, take the example of Facebook, and you may have face recognition, through which you can tag your friends, or your any person in your network. So that this is a common example of how social media is getting changed through the use of AI. So now after social media, I can say transport and travel is one another field which is highly influenced by the use of AI. Then you may take example of gaming. Gaming is having lots of examples of use of artificial intelligence, including the use of virtual reality, or may it be any board game or any other graphic design game. It is somehow it is having the use of AI. So apart from gaming, we can say entertainment in the sense of you can take examples of Spotify, which is a music application, and that has completely changed the way people prefer their music. Then Netflix, again, it is about personalized recommendation, what you need to watch based upon your previous experiences or previous preferences. So whatever just it is a matter of just taking a view around yourself. You will find many applications and many sectors which includes the usage of AI. Now coming to very specific applications which are very very common. So let's say for example we talk about Siri and Alexa. So these Siri and Alexa are based upon natural language understanding. The Siri and Alexa are cool examples of usage of AI. Then we have let's say you work in an email system, for example Gmail. If an email comes up, and then accordingly it is showing some replies, let's say okay, thank you, I will do this, or some such replies. These are known as smart replies. So these smart replies are again because of AI. Then we have many email filters. So nowadays we have our email box separated as primary, and then promotional tabs, then social tabs, and whatever tabs you must have customized. So that email filters are because of AI. Then you can say smart web searches are because of AI. Then you can see whatever, I mean, like you can see Netflix, you can see Google Translate, Amazon, then Facebook. I have told you that tagging things and people you may know. All these recommendations are because of artificial intelligence. Then you have one a very common example, one very popular example which is using artificial intelligence is Google Maps, which is actually revolutionizing or completely drastically changing the tourism and travel industry. Then you have a Spotify app which is there for music. So world is full of applications of artificial intelligence. So now coming to the thing, what is the after having so much of applications, what actually the importance of artificial intelligence is there in our lives. So nowadays, because of excessive usage of internet, um, every click or every even you can say when we press a thumb button, that means a like button, that is also a data. If you click on particular link, that is also a data. So imagine the amount of enormous data which is being generated on internet, and all this data is of usage of the companies which want to promote their businesses, which want to promote their brands. So all this data will be of highly use for those companies. So and for each and every application we need a human like desired outcome. So with so much huge amount of data, and focusing on or taking human like desired outcome as goal, huge processing power is required, and along with complex decision making uh, capabilities. So for a common human being, it is not possible to process all this huge amount of data and making the decisions in a correct way or in a proper way. So handling this massive data which is generated on every click by everybody all over the internet is the basis of AI, we can say. And that field comes under data analytics, or and so data collected is there, and then it is analyzed and decisions are made. Now, one question everybody or most of the people have in their minds, that is AI going to reduce the number of jobs? So I would say, or basically the answer is no. It is even going to create new jobs. So for example, people ask that many of the tasks which humans were doing are now being done with the help of robots. So robots are replacing humans, or maybe I can say somewhere drones are even replacing humans. So it is creating a slash, or it is slashing the human jobs. But the fact is, in order to create the robot, many human beings were required in order to program its software, or in order to make or create its hardware and machinery. And then some electrical engineers will obviously be required in order to make it completely functional. So basically, AI is not reducing the job, it is other way around. AI is creating the job for human race, I can say. Now, what are the early works in AI? So AI, the inception of AI was in the year 1956, when there was a conference in Dartmouth College, and at Dartmouth Place, and the term artificial intelligence was first used, or was first coined, by John McCarthy in 1956 in an academic conference on this same subject. So 1956 was the year when the term artificial intelligence itself came up. Then in 1966, the first chatbot was made, and it was named as Eliza. So this Eliza was basically a chat program which was able to chat with a human being. But yes, the capabilities of the Eliza program were, you can say, kind of limited. In 1972, a humanoid robot was built in Japan, and this robot was named as Wabot. So, Wabot 1. So, this was the first humanoid robot which was built in the year 1972. But after starting from 1974 to 1980, these 6 years are considered as first AI winter. So what does this AI winter term means here? AI winter basically is the time when AI researchers are not getting any type of funding from any organization, and they were not able to keep their work with the pace they really want to, and somehow the research was given a pause. So 1974 to 1980, this was the time which is regarded as first AI winter. After this AI, when this AI winter ends in 1980, there was the first expert system which was developed itself in the year 1980. So this expert system was having the decision making capability just like a human expert does this. So it was in 1980, and after 1980 to 1987, there was a huge boom in the research of AI. But again, from 1987 to 1993, this period of 6 years is known as a second AI winter. So this second AI winter was again the season when researchers and companies were not getting any funding from organization or any other sources, and the research was given a setback. Then there comes a remarkable year, which is 1997, in which the IBM Deep Blue program beats world chess champion Gary Kasparov in a chess competition. Then in year 2002, AI started entering into the homes of human beings. The first vacuum cleaner, which was first intelligent vacuum cleaner, was made, and it was made in the year 2002, and the name of that vacuum cleaner was Roomba. In 2006, AI came in the business world. Till 2006, AI has entered into the business world. Now, the famous companies like Facebook, Twitter, Netflix have already started, exploring and exploiting the facilities available in AI, or the technologies available under the umbrella of AI. Apart from that, so 2006 onward, or I can say more specifically 2010 onwards, we have many words under the umbrella or under the flagship of artificial intelligence, which are deep learning, big data, data analytics, and artificial general intelligence. So these are the words which are nowadays buzzwords and attracting various companies to give their funding, and now these buzzwords are taking new raises, new heights, and lots of research is happening in deep learning, in big data, data analytics, and many more jobs are being created, as well as in artificial general intelligence also. So I can say today's era is the era of artificial intelligence. So now, in order to sum up the lecture, or in order to summarize the lecture, today we have begin with what actually artificial intelligence is to a layman. What does it mean? What does it mean technically? Then we have seen what are the disciplines, what are the faculties involved when we talk about artificial intelligence. Then we have seen what are the applications, what are the sectors which are getting influenced by the use of AI, and we have also seen some history. We have also discussed some early works of AI. Hope you have enjoyed the lecture. Thank you.